New at 5, death row inmate Richard Glossip is set to be executed in 16 days.
After clemency was denied, Oklahoma Attorney General Drummond and Glossip's attorneys are asking for the nation's highest court to step in.
Fox 23's Rick Marinon is live after talking with Glossip's legal team about their chances. Rick.
And that's the thing is, does this really stand a chance? It seems like for years we always report on these death row inmates making these last-minute pleas of mercy to the Supreme Court. And it didn't matter if the court was liberal or conservative. Every time they said no. Glossip's attorney says he believes this one's different. From the outside, it looks like something we've seen before. A death row inmate making a last-minute plea before the U.S. Supreme Court. But Richard Glossip's attorney, Don Knight, says what was filed at the High Court is far more complex than the standard appeal.
I've been told, and I have no reason to doubt it, that this is completely unprecedented.
Knight says there is a motion for a stay of execution filed, but also there is evidence presented that Glossip didn't get a fair trial, among other evidence of prosecutorial misconduct, and a plea that the court require the state of Oklahoma to grant Glossip a new trial. On top of that, a new letter filed by Attorney General Drummond asking for a stay, something that has never happened in any death row case in American history.
Have the courage, really, to say that Oklahoma made a mistake. They made a mistake in this case and asked that Rich not be executed. That's unprecedented.
Knight says Glossip is disappointed in last week's Pardon and Parole Board hearing, but he's not ready to give up. While the clock ticks down to May 18th, Knight says Glossip has been closer to death previously, and so knowing he still has weeks and not hours or minutes means there's still time to fight.
No, it's not hard to stay motivated. He's incredibly motivated to make sure that this doesn't happen to him. He's scared to death, but that's not making him lay down.
Last week, murder victim Barry Van Treese's family testified that Glossip should die, and their tragedy has become a circus.
This unprecedented response shows an unbelievable level of disrespect to every person that spent the last 26 years working this case and to our family.
Knight says the Van Treese family was promised justice would be carried out, but it's happening to the wrong man.
I truly hope that they can find peace and they can find justice. But we are firm in the fact that that's not through the death of Richard Glossip.
First thing tomorrow morning in Oklahoma County Court, there will actually be a new lawsuit filed for Glossip on behalf of Knight. And it says that when his Pardon and Parole Board hearing happened, he was entitled to 5 people, not 4, but 5. And yes, that 5th person did recuse themselves because they are married to the person who prosecuted Glossip back in 2004. I asked Knight about that. He said, yes, the recusal should have happened, but a 5th person should have been standing by as an alternate, or there should have been some kind of backup person waiting, so there could have been that 5th vote that may have broken that tie. Live covering news that matters, I'm Rick Marinon on Fox 23 News.